fell. She fought, and in the end, she emerged victorious. This is the woman of today, and she is made of steel. Come and watch how she slays.
In the race of life, we often tend to blame our lack of time for our lack of fitness. But not everyone does that. Let's meet one such true blue example today. Our She Slays guest today, Payal Singh, is the head of programmatic revenue and operations at Hindustan Times. Her tryst with fitness began with a commitment to lose weight, and she lost 30 kgs in a year. Now, of course, it's a way of life for her. Let's get to hear her story. Welcome to HealthShots, Payal.
Thank you, Radhika.
Great. We want to start by knowing, Payal, what triggered your transformation?
So initially how it started, post my daughter was born, I was almost around 80 kgs, and the desire to see a fitter Payal, and in every way, not just losing weight, but stamina, energy, and health. That was one trigger, because I have always wanted to be to have a right body, but that was when I was very young, when you just want to look like the models that you see on television. But later on, I realized it's about being fit, not just slim.
A lot of people aspire for weight loss today, but they're looking for quick fixes. As you told me, you have had a journey from 80 to 50 kg over a year, which is a sign of a slow, steady and healthy weight loss system. Tell us about it.
See, I completely agree when the desire to look good and fit is today, I think everyone wants to, aspires to do that. And there are a lot of easier and quick options available to lose weight, not to be fit. So there is a difference when you want to lose weight and when you want to be fit. So if you want to lose weight, yes, there are a lot of diets, there are a lot of crash exercises and a lot of routines available in the markets, and also medicines, which can give you weight loss of in 3 to 6 months. But I wanted to be fit, which means I wanted to have a more energetic morning to night whole day, and also have a desired body weight and scales and inches, as you might say. So once when I was young, when I was around in my 18-19 year, I opted for one of the quick ways. I've always been a very fat, chubby child. So at that time, I opted for quick weight loss, and I did achieve a weight loss of around 6-7 kgs, but it didn't continue because it was not my lifestyle. It was something that I knew I would not able to continue. So this time, once, because I did make a mistake, so I was sure that I was not going to do that. So what I opted in was a regular exercise, then also change in entire diet, because what I have learned is that 80% is the food that you eat, exercise is just 20%. So the whole lifestyle change I had to adopt and learn and evolve myself. So that took 1 year actually, because it's not easy to change your entire lifestyle around that, with a family and a kid and everything else and a full-time job. So yeah.
Tell us, what are those swaps that you made in your life as far as your eating habits were concerned, which led to your weight loss eventually?
The first part was enrolling myself with an exercise center, which was an aerobics, Zumba, yoga, mixed Pilates classes. And the first choice that you have to make every morning is that be regular. I know it's extremely tough because you don't see results so soon. So motivating yourself every day that you have to be there is one hell of a task. And I think I made myself do that I will regularly 5 or 6 days in a week exercise. And because I have a full-time job, it is sometimes very difficult to wake up at 5 and join the class at 6:30 and then run for your whole day. But I somehow managed to push myself every day to do that exercise part. And later on, the diet and the food and the lifestyle is not something that can be done in a day. It is a very slow process, because you are used to eating in a certain manner from morning to night. So it slowly and slowly started with night routines, because that's what impacts your body the most. So eating around 7:38, and what are you eating? Not eating fried is basics, but eating healthier stuff, sticking to wholesome grains rather than wheat or no maida, of course. And slowly I started learning what are the grains which can keep you full but also are healthy. So I'm not starving whole day, but I'm eating right, so I'm not worried.
Somewhere for a lot of people, Payal, weight loss comes as a result of body shaming. Sometimes it's because we are self-depreciating, where we are telling ourselves that, oh my God, we don't look good. There's so much talk about self-love nowadays. Tell us if there was any such experience for you that also triggered your weight loss journey.
Many, actually, because all my young age till teenager, even when I went to college, all this while I've been a fat person. So I've been subjected to a lot of funny remarks or comments from my friends or stuff. And at that time of your age, when you want to be accepted in every possible way by your friends or new people, and you find that somehow you become the odd one out, that really affects your confidence. And I think I have been subject to that. And though it didn't really make me choose or make me opt for overall fitness or stuff like that, I did do some crash stuff to weight loss, and I did achieve as well. But as I said, it didn't continue. But what I've realized is that in a way you are subjected to the kind of society we live in. And even when I was again an 80 kgs and I wanted to reduce weight, not that people would come and directly tell you certain things, but indirectly you do understand that they are passing a remark on you, that how do you look now, or a certain type of clothes do not look good on you. So I did feel all of these, and these remarks or comments or behavior from other person does trigger a kind of emotion that makes you feel that that affects your confidence, and you feel that you might not be able to come out of this whole, I wouldn't say depression, but yeah, you feel low about yourself, that you're not looking good or you're not feeling good. It's mostly about feeling good. So I did that, and actually that helped me. I think everyone who kind of made a remark, actually that helped me, that pushed me more, that I can do better, I can look in a certain way, and I can wear certain clothes, and I can be fashionable, everything. This helped me actually, and I've been part of subjected to all these comments, but I took that. Now I feel that those helped me, not at that point of time, but now I feel that worked.
And so now what do those people have to say about your transformation?
They ask for tricks, which I tell them, but most
You're
of
being nice.
yeah, most of my school or college friends, they would not be able to recognize me at all. They would not, because there has been a drastic change in my overall personality.
Payal, you spoke very well about how transformation leads to more confidence. Tell me how you manifest this in everyday life now. How does it help you? How does a weight loss transformation help you be more confident when you step out in the world?
So I'm a firm believer of manifestation and self-love, and I believe that if I do not love myself, nobody else will. So first I have to love myself, And in this journey of transformation, what I've seen is that it has helped me love myself, which was not the case. You keep on criticizing yourself for certain aspect of how you look or how you behave, or you keep giving excuses why you are not there where you want to be. This journey made me realize that you can be wherever you want to be and you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. You just have to take the step. And I started loving myself, the way, the person I was becoming. It's not just about body and fitness, but also it helps you mentally. You're confident in every other aspect of your life as well, because you think that if you can in this area excel, you can in other areas as well. And the appreciation in your eyes actually changes you as a person. You give positive vibes.
Payal, you use the word excuse, and that brings me to my next question about how a lot of people use time as an excuse for not following a fitness regime or not eating right. Why does that happen, and why should we not do that?
I think it's an easy option. It's an always easy choices. We always have choices, easy, and some choices are tough. And when we know that we are going with an easy choice, these excuses are not for anybody else. These excuses are for ourselves. We are justifying ourselves. If I wake up 8 in the morning and I say, oh, yesterday night was very hectic, so I had to sleep, it is a justification I'm giving to myself, not to my trainer that, sorry, I missed today's class. So people choose easy options, and these excuses are a justification for myself. So it's always a matter of choice. It's easy. I can understand nowadays we struggle, life is hard, there is no time. I do not deny that. There is a struggle for time. You have to work 10, 12 hours. We all are working. And we need moment to relax. But maybe the way I look, that I would be more happier being a fitter person or healthier looking person, or maybe a small goal like wearing a certain style of clothes, then sleeping or not going to exercise. So it's a matter of choice. So we choose what we want and we justify ourselves for an easier choice.
Right. And then when we choosing is one thing, staying committed is another. What has helped you stay committed?
Initially it was a struggle, because it's very difficult unless you start seeing the results. Once you start getting results, then you love the process. Then nobody's pushing you, but you enjoy it so much, because every day, with some achievements, you see people appreciating, people love the way you are and they want to become like you. And now it is about it's actually not about commitment, because it has become a lifestyle. And every day I'm happy the kind of personality I've built, and I want to maintain it. And I love it so much that I don't want to lose it, or I don't want to not give time to the love that I have for myself. So initially it was a struggle, but the moment results come, you would love it. That's what happened with me. I don't know if there might be people who still not convinced enough to give this a time. There might be.
Payal, earlier in the conversation you spoke of self-love, self-care. These are terms we are hearing now, but women have been made to feel very guilty about indulging in themselves, especially when they become mothers. Tell us how you have dealt with this.
See, being a mother, and you're always constantly with guilt. The guilt never goes. You deal with it, you keep trying to tell yourself, and you prioritize your life, and you try to balance giving time to your daughter and to work and family, but the guilt is constantly there. The kind of upbringing we've all had, we are told that our first priority is our child, our family, and no matter what, if I'm full-time working and every day I have to come to office, I am in office, but back in my mind, I'm always feeling that maybe I didn't give time enough to my daughter. That feeling never goes. Yeah, but I have realized that in order to have this all balance, I need to give time to myself because I have to balance everything, my work, my family, my daughter. And in order to balance, if I am not capable of healthy lifestyle, being fit, and if I'm not capable of managing this, I'll not be able to give all of them equal amount of time and love and care that I'm supposed to give. I'm ambitious. I know there are certain things that I want to achieve in my career, and it is as equally important as my daughter's career. So both are important, and to both I want to give time. So even in this, self-love comes. I have to love myself, otherwise I will not be able to love my daughter or my family or my job. So I think that you have to balance, though the guilt will always remain. It's there.
Payal, at HealthShots, we take break the bias very seriously as a subject. And I want to know that being in the revenue and ad tech industry, how difficult has the climb been for you as a woman?
What I've learned and experienced all my 15 years of working, I've seen that it is difficult in every field. And yes, when it comes to technology, it becomes even more difficult because there's a lot of perception, there is a lot of thought process, and also you find very fewer females working on ad tech piece, which is in a way technology of ads. My journey has been, I started by building my own company. I was part of it for 5 years, and in my company, actually, because it was my own startup, I had this opportunity to learn everything. I was doing sales, I was doing operation, I was doing ad tech, I was doing pitches, I was doing everything, and that was my first stepping stone to have a solid base learning about digital ad space. And that kind of helped me, shaped me on a 360-degree understanding of how digital ad stuff works. In entire this 15 years, I've seen that most of the roles, there is a preference when it comes to technology towards hiring a male, and maybe this is a mindset issue, I believe, not a capability issue. And as you go up the ladder, and when you are part of leadership team, you hardly find females in any organization. So yes, this is a challenge, and I don't think females should shy away from choosing any career options they want to, even if it is ad tech or technology. And I've seen some fantastic women doing great stuff at non-conventional career choices, and I think I want to be one of them and lead an example that if it is even an ad tech or a complicated technology piece, women can actually lead, guide, and create stuff.
And so, Payal, while we're on the topic of tips, I'd love to know from you 5 of your top tips for anybody looking at a weight loss transformation.
The first thing would be that make a choice for a healthier lifestyle, not a quick weight loss. Make a choice for to become a fit person. It is important to be fit, not lose weight. There's a lot of difference between both. Second is be regular. I mean, that's one area where most of the people fail, that they do take the plunge, but they are not doing that every day. Trust the process. Be regular. The third point is that define your own diet plan. I wouldn't say that you become the expert, but what I'm saying is that you have to understand what your body is accepting and it's not. Every body is different. What worked for me might not work for you. So you have to see what is working and define your own food style. That is something that you can continue with. Fourth is that don't rush it's a process. If you really want to be a fit person all your life, you really can't rush. There's no rush. There's no competition. You don't have to achieve anything on 2 months, 3 months. It's enjoy this journey. Enjoy this journey. It will become fun. And last point would be that self-love part. If you really, really love yourself, you will stick to this journey. So start loving yourself. I mean, if you don't, trust me, nobody else will love you.
Thank you so much, Payal, for this enriching conversation. I'm sure a lot of our viewers have so many takeaways from this conversation, just as I have. So, thank you.
Thanks, Radhika. I had a great time discussing my journey, and especially thanks to HealthShot and HealthShot team. It was fantastic to meet you guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Payal. Whether it is weight loss or striking the right balance in life, there's so much to be inspired from Payal's journey. For more such inspirational stories, stay tuned to HealthShots.